Alright, let's see how this goes.
Team Secret.
Led by Puppy, finally making it to the grand finals, joined by Chrysalis, Nisha, Resolution, and Zayats, getting ready to sit down to play their best of 5 and their opponents, Tundra Esports.
Please explain things. I think that's
undefeated so far of this international. Skitter 9-33, Satsa and Snaking, joined by Coach Aoi. This team had only dropped 1 map, and they dropped it to their opponents that will be facing in the grand finals. Team Secret. One of these teams will go down in history, their names added to the Aegis. This match, who knows what
hey, Fintas. Do you know Dota things, Fintas?
Because we actually got Secret to talk about their undefeated opponents, Tundra.
I think Tundra overall have 5 skilled players, and they are a bunch of, I call them cheaters, you know? They're just a bunch of cheaters. They got some cheaty strats, you know? 33 is just gonna come up with some stuff, and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, yep, that's cheating. That's just cheating.
Why does it keep buffering?
They have 2 guys.
Hey, Soviet.
Like
hey,
9 and 33. They're like kind of unique in a way that what heroes
fighting
are playing.
words.
Like the 9 is playing some
But I don't know any of the
lane.
history between these people.
A lot of Zoo heroes for Search 3 because heroes kinda cheesy.
What's happening? I am restreaming the Dota 2 Grand Finals because I want to watch some esports, but I have no idea what's happening.
Like in 20 minutes.
In my opinion, in my head, Tundra is still the best team to beat. On top of the fact that they're 5 skilled players, they just kind of like manipulate the game a lot, and that's what Dota really is about. It's about breaking the game, and they do it pretty well.
You've never played a singular game of any MOBA ever? Oh, okay, so
have been doing that all the way through
I thought you knew Dota things, Soviet.
Every time they got that big team fight, that 1 win sheep, they just held control, Tundra. It was so hard for Secret to really kind of just push back against them.
It's because they're so good at micro and just abusing the map to its fullest. You take any half of the enemy's map and you're cutting waves. You know, you saw they lost a team fight and 33 is just using his courier to drag a creep wave down the river to keep it away from their towers. Like,
should I go
these
get
guys
breakfast
are just
now?
abusing this so hard, and you can't ban all of them.
How long are the breaks between matches? Like, should I get breakfast right now, or should I do it between a match?
Tundra outplayed them hard. They got into Team Spirit's head.
Tundra's kind of morphed themselves into...
Yeah, I don't know, Remo. The problem is I don't know. This is going to be very uninsightful commentary on the game. I have no fucking clue what's happening.
It's Secret having to come in with the adaptation.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Soviet. Like, they're going to be really long breaks between the grand final matches. Also, is it loud enough? No, you want a little louder, don't you?
Which they had success with, and that was their counter to Tundra's team fight. When
That's a bit better, isn't it? You want it to be like pretty loud.
Last series, Secret beat out Liquid, and they pick up the Earthshaker.
Nah, this is Dota 2 since.
Initiator. Also with the Beastmaster that had Raw, and they really allowed their carries to shine. Admittedly, we saw Puppy on the crazy
well, it depends what I make,
at the
Remo.
very end,
But I'm thinking of having omelette this
like
morning.
It was an evolved
so it'll
Secret.
take me a bit.
I feel like this time
I suppose I could just quickly make a sandwich instead.
It did look like they prepared for Liquid. What were Liquid?
But I wanted to have an onion and mushroom
kind of losing the mid
omelette.
game, but then clutching it at the end. Like the way Secret drafted as well, Morph and Sniper. They went late. They got that.
Oh no, I've never really done this whole restreaming thing before. I mean, I probably should do it with a game that I actually know, but I don't really follow any esports right now.
He picked that edge first phase.
You definitely have sandwich time between games, okay? Yeah, Faye. Are you still hungry, Faye?
Yeah, but
Do you
it's the
have
fact
nice
that we're
food,
talking about
Faye?
adaptation,
You went
but for
shopping the
Secret,
other day.
It's not about finding new
Wait, you
heroes,
sent me
it's
a
about going back to
picture.
the heroes
Could I actually
that they
see
have
what
had
was in the
incredible
shopping?
careers on, you know, like
Scrolling up.
Puppy and Enchantress. He's got 148 games, 66% win rate in his entire career.
You can get
And then
Greg's
go to Nisha as well.
delivered,
He's in, like,
Remo?
top
Oh
5
man, that
players
sounds
in
so
the world
good.
with quantity of games.
I would kill
78%
for
win rate.
Greg's
Like,
right now.
You just, in these moments where
You
you're
have some
at TI,
foods,
you
but not
don't
hot
try and
foods.
find new.
Oh,
You go
okay.
back to the
Right.
old that has found success, and I'm expecting to see these heroes pop up again in this grand finals.
Yeah, we've seen
can't
like
eat more
Chrysalis
than
as
4
Monkey
eggs
King as
per
well
week.
coming up again. Like, I think he is a great
Sometimes I have
story
more than
of
4
someone
eggs
who
a
people,
day, so if it...
you know, doubted throughout the qualifiers. I think even his old teammate Fishman said it felt like Secret didn't believe in him, but now it does. It feels like that. It feels like you can see it in his play. You can see it in the drafting. Like, they'll pick Rezo early and he'll
maybe I
clutch it all
could-
out, and you have these later picks for Chrysalis.
Nah,
and he
this
is really
isn't
showing up.
Pokemon
I mean, Chrysalis is
Championship.
showing up, but you've got to think about Tundra Esports
This
carry
is
as well.
Dota.
Still, in his interview, he just said this TI just
Pokemon
feels
would be an
right.
interesting thing to
And,
commentate.
people have
I would
considered
like
him just
to,
be probably the best performing
I would
carry
like
here.
to, like,
Obviously, they're
watch
in the
more
grand
esports
finals,
stuff.
So certainly, you know, that there's some proof
It's
to
been
that.
so
But
long.
what
I
about
haven't
Skitter?
played
If you know
esports
Skitter
games in
and if
so
you
long
go
now.
all the way back to
I've
like some
forgotten
small
so
European
much
tournaments,
stuff. Like,
these
I don't
heroes
play...
are
I
in
used
the
to play,
meta
like,
right now that are
League
being
and
played on TI.
StarCraft and
These
stuff.
are all his comfort heroes. I go back
used to
their
watch so much
series
esports.
versus Aster. They win against Stark, then they pick it up themselves.
Yeah,
and he
PUBG,
goes, like,
right,
ultra
Faye?
kill godlike
I'd love to watch
like,
PUBG esports.
all
I just
those
love
heroes like Stark,
esports in
CK,
general. I just
Lifestealer,
watch any
they
esport. I just
fully
love it
fall
all.
into his comfort zone.
Like, I don't really care what the game is. I would watch, like, fucking COD esports, right? Like, I'd watch Rocket League, all that sort of stuff.
Having that confidence of going, yeah, it just feels right. That's so scary for one. It's probably
Yeah,
one
we
of
did,
those
Faye.
defining
Yeah,
success
yeah,
because
that was
They
nice.
talk about the mental game in their pre-interviews.
Isn't
The
there
fact
like
that
an
they're in a good mind
esports?
space, and then
Maybe
they're
there's like an esports
undefeated.
calendar thing I
Oh,
can
that
find
is so,
and
so
try to
scary.
like
I mean, if you're going
watch
to
all
beat someone
that
in the
stuff.
grand finals, you need to be mentally there to be able to push your heroes to the limit.
There's
with
an
your
online
team.
tournament this
And we
weekend,
did see
okay.
that from Secret when they were chasing down Liquid in the final moments to close out
Left-handed
round
mouse. Was
three.
there a
So I think
left-handed
Secret
mouse? I didn't see.
Probably going to be, you know, on a high after that.
Right, I've
win
just realised a
coming into
thing
this,
that I
but
want to do.
Tundra
I
should
want
be
to
feeling,
change
I say-
what
I would say
browser I'm
confident.
watching
They
this
did
in.
beat
No, I don't
Secret
actually.
earlier
No, I
on.
don't.
Calm
No,
and
I don't. No, I
collected.
don't.
That's how I describe it.
And that's really the team.
I was about to say I
It's
want
big
to
for them.
change
It's
what
massive
browser
for
I'm
them.
watching this in,
AY
but no, I
himself
don't,
was saying
because
that it
that
was
one
the
doesn't
mental
have
game in Arlington that caused their
Twitch
loss, and they got
Turbo
psychologists now.
winky
They're
face.
looking good.
And looking at the mid players as well, one of the things about momentum
Okay, I'll
is
just have to be careful
Nine
what I
playing
open,
mid.
'cause,
Like,
if
how
I
would we
open a thing, it
describe
might just
Nine's play style? Nine,
open.
The mid for Tundra Esports, he seems to move a lot. He gets involved.
And you'll
Is
be able
this
to see
like-
it.
Am I wrong? This
No,
is what
you're
I'm seeing.
right.
You were super
He's
right.
like an ultimate playmaker at the moment that comes with.
Maybe
a
I
ton
could
of
have used that
flair. I
Firefox
feel
thing
like
where you can like open
that
it.
kind of mid laner is what
in, like,
you
a
need
weird,
to win a TI. Like you need
pop-outy
a
thing.
maniac on
whatever.
the mid lane, like playing his tasks.
Wait,
just
can't
doing
you pop
crazy
out these
stuff.
players?
I go back again to Thompson, to Monkey King, Pugna mid lane, like just innovate.
Oh my god, you
doing
can
new
pop
stuff.
out the player.
That's
Right,
what you
hold
need
up.
from your mid. Like you need to get in their
Hold up,
heads.
let
Like,
me
you
do
need to pick
this.
task
You can
first
still
spade.
hear it. Yeah, you can pop out the player. That's much better. Right, okay. And then if I do that, yeah, okay. But now you can't hear it because I accidentally muted it. Oh, audio, do the thing.
Snowballing into high ground, going for high ground.
And you
pike,
hear that.
waveforming
Okay,
in,
cool.
piking
There we
out,
go.
like, yeah,
Sorry.
Nisha right now.
Sorry
if
about
he plays
fucking
like
with
he
it.
did in the
Yeah,
first
that's better
series,
now because now I can
Wait,
actually
wait,
use
You say
Firefox,
right
I think.
now, like in the first series. Sheep. When's the last time you saw Nisha underperform?
Yeah, okay, I can actually use
Never.
Firefox and you can't hear it.
Expect Nine's
It was a
full
good thing
control.
as
Like,
well
he
because it was on
loves mid because he
very
loves controlling the
confidential
pace, he
information
loves
the last
controlling the
tab
map.
I left it on. Alright, it's going to buffer for a little bit, but then it will come back.
He likes having access to side lanes and making stuff happen.
It just needs to build
like,
up a bit of a
Skitter was
buffer, I
saying that
guess.
him and Snaking are just like, or sorry,
watching a
Nine
source
talks about
and
his
not
teammates and say
auto,
how they're
so
biggest
yeah.
nerds, and they all just love talking about Dota. Like, they just all bring so much to the table. Like 33 bringing a lot
Yeah,
of
you
micro,
used to be able to watch in
information,
VLC for
helping
no
with
ads,
item skill
yeah.
builds.
There
It
may
feels
be
like
some way of
everyone
doing that
has
still,
something that
which would
helps
be
each
better
other,
for
and
streaming,
you bring that
because then I could
to-
like
to
open a VLC
Nine
window
on his
instead.
mid,
But
yeah, and he's just able to
this'll
like
do.
make
Tundra
everyone's,
Esports is a professional
strengths to
esports
shine.
based in London, United Kingdom. There's a
The thorn in the
UK
side of some
team?
of these players
Tundra
that were often
Esports
soft
is
support.
UK?
Zayat
Alright,
was killing it in his last game.
okay,
Yeah,
well,
sure.
that's
He's
an
also
easy
bringing
choice then.
energy. And that's the
Go
thing, when we
Tundra,
see
dude.
These little player shots going right now. Secret, they're the ones that
That's
Resolution.
Which one's Tundra? Are they the eye?
Joining in with the crowd. He's like doing the wave. Zayat's during the game.
Yeah, that's Tundra's the triangle. Okay, go triangle. Not a single player from the UK though. Oh well.
calm.
Look, it's as
Like,
close as
they
I'm gonna
literally-
get, so
they win a
I
fight,
doubt there's
you
any
hear the
UK
team
players.
calls it
Oh, that's
thing.
cool.
Nice.
Oh man,
Just like
I'd love to watch an
Yeah,
esports
exactly.
tournament.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Smash
Thank
tournaments.
you. We show
I would
witness for you.
love
Like,
so
they are
much
just-
to
it's
watch a Smash
polar
tournament in
opposites
real life.
energy between these two teams right now.
Hey Simbi, we're watching
Tundra,
Dota
though,
2
milking
Grand
energy,
Finals
winning
of the
every single game.
international fucking massive tournament, right? Dude, he's got dog tag.
Exactly.
All according to plan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have, Elemental
God,
Haven.
so
That's
Be
what I
a
have.
best of 5, and this will push them to their limits. Do you think they can have the stamina? Because they've played a lot less games than Secret.
Game,
So these
game,
Secret-
come on.
This, you know what?
Go on.
I don't want to know.
Oh.
You know what I want? I want the match 1 to start here. The grand finals. Let's get into
Team
the game.
Secret's turn to ban. Alright. Does anyone know the characters?
Secret versus Tundra Esports. Grand
Slovakia,
Final.
Germany, Israel,
Game 1.
North Macedonia, and the US are in the Tundra team. Okay. You kinda do, Remo? Okay. Alright, let's work together to figure this out, chat. Singapore, that's where they are, okay.
Tundra up against Team Secret. I'm Only Pixel, and I'll be joined for this draft by the one and only Seb, Notail, and Fog. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot wait.
Only
for
Mowbray
this
knows
draft
Pokemon
to begin.
Unite,
We'll be able to
right.
get it up on your screen soon. But boys, you know, you've been here before. This
Oh,
time in a bit of a
I'm sorry,
different
2D.
capacity.
What's happening? Well,
What
you
do
can
have to say
chill
about
here, I
these
guess.
two teams, the roads that they've been on, and what you're expecting to see today in these drafts?
The best Dota you can get all year. This is going to be absolutely amazing. You know, as a Dota fan, I couldn't be more excited. This is the best time of the year, the best series of the year. So let's just bring it on.
Top of the crop, as they say.
Let's get 5 games. Let's just get the 5 games.
Right, Team Secret
Yeah, no,
is
it's
picking.
exciting. I mean, the first bans went away.
Yeah,
like,
you
they
can
went straight
6.
ahead
There
with,
are other people doing it.
with
You're
the
allowed.
Doom and the Brood that they did also last time. And this time the Lesh went through.
You can now
Already a
click
big
on
change.
heroes to
Lesh
view
has been
details and
banned
draft
against Secret
strats.
in every single
Oh,
game so
what
far.
the?
Like during this
Shit, it's
weekend,
interactive.
weekend.
Okay.
No surprise.
So they
They
picked
threw with an idea,
Leshrak.
Tundra
Can
has
deal
decided
heavy
to play
damage in
against
an
the very,
aura
very
around
scary
himself.
Secret
Okay,
Lesh.
cool.
Nisha has been
It
incredible
has a
on the hero. Rezo has been
59%
also
win
doing,
rate.
You know, great
Shit,
games
dude.
on it. So yeah, very, very big statement already from Tundra. It's like we're ready to
And they
break the best hero.
banned
It's going really
Doom.
fast already. I really hope that it slows down a bit for the second phase.
Brood
bans.
Mother. Wow,
Mention
Brood Mother has 65%
Netta's
win
heroes
rate.
in first phase this time around.
The other
Quite
team,
often they
okay,
end up with a
my
message
team
or
bad
a Doom
Nyx
or whatever
Assassin
they
is a
get their hands on.
65% win rate.
I thought that yesterday in the
And
third
Marcy
game,
was
they
a
should have banned Enigma
49%.
second phase.
Okay, whatever.
And they ended up
And they picked
up.
Tusk
And
was a
I think now
60% win
they
rate.
beat their
Snowballs
Visage. If they
into
ban
his
it, they might
enemies to
kinda coerce them
stun.
into the Visage
Okay.
pick again and have a strong
And they have
idea, beat it one
Mirana,
more time.
70% win
set
rate.
themselves up for, like,
Jesus. Stuns
an advantage
enemies
for the
with
rest of the
precise
series.
arrows from
Seems
afar.
like a pretty solid approach that a lot of teams have been taking, right?
And then they
Try to
also have
limit
Tiny,
three if he's
grows
not
in
opened up
size
with,
and
as we
strength
see,
as
they're
Battle
doing
and
the Brood,
Shoes.
try to force him
Okay,
into
so
something
Tiny
less-
grows
less
bigger.
comfortable.
I think you go through with this path, you know, and if you're going to go against
Yeah.
Enigma one more time, I really hope you got the right answer. 'Cause it
Oh,
seems to be
you
one of the
left
strongest
2D.
heroes, like,
Yeah,
first
that's
item
hard,
rate
man.
pack kind of hero in
I'm
this
lucky
event.
enough that I
glad
get
you
to
brought
go
it up
back
too,
and
'cause I
see
think
my
Hannah
parents
was
all the
also
time.
mentioning there is a
But
different
yeah.
dynamic
You will see them again.
between both teams, right? Rezo.
I'm
never
sure they're
really
happy
buys
with you going
great
and
pack
doing
for the most part
better
for this
things,
team,
so.
while for Tundra,
Anyway.
33 tends to be like taking a step back more, being that support offlaner. So it's a really interesting dynamic they do have.
Yeah,
between
this
both
this
teams.
this match
Also,
is for
yeah, they have
$8.5
two very
million.
different styles, these two teams, like these are really two different styles of Dota that are going to be clashing. Secret is very much about, you know, the lanes and the momentum. They also
There's
have
a
the
lot of
scale,
money
whereas
in the
Tundra,
international.
I would say is a style that utilizes the map much more.
And the early game, like Tundra has almost been
Okay,
winning
they're
every single
banning
early
other
game that they go into.
characters. I
mean,
don't know how much I care about the
statistically,
banning
they just seem to
ones.
have this
They
snowball
banned
effect, also
Lina,
related to
increases
the raid
attack and
pack,
speed of
but
every spell.
yeah, they get a lead early
like a
on, the
fire
map starts
lady, and they
closing
also
in.
banned
There's a
Templar
few,
Assassin.
I guess cases where
That
it hasn't happened,
my
but
the
I think right now,
UK
I
team
would
is
be
banning
quite happy
like
for what Secret
really
got,
low
but
win
the
rate
position that
characters.
they're
I
in.
guess
There are a few
Team
things
Secret
mentioned,
has
obviously,
like
in
their
the grand finals and the best of five,
specialities.
you know, side and pick priority matters
Isn't there a
lot.
stream for
Second
newbies where
pick
they
has
explain
been king
stuff?
so far.
Oh,
Every
that sounds
team, I
lame.
think,
I wanna watch
left
the
in
real
this
one.
tournament, like the
But that would have
top
been
four
that's a
favorites
good
can
idea,
pick.
Goxie.
Tundra and Secret are
61%
both also
infects
favorites.
other
Second pick.
units
Tundra
for
got
mobility
priority
and
for this game,
strength.
and
They
they went ahead
banned,
and picked
and they
second
banned
pick.
Morphling.
It's very classic
I
when
think
you're
I've
in
seen
second
this
pick
character.
situation to try to pick open heroes.
Okay.
And in Douglas' case,
It must be up
Zaxxas
there
can
soon,
play the Mirana,
surely.
so
It's
does
because it's
Snake
like
King. Nine even
crowdfunded
played
as
it
well.
one game. The
It's
Tusker
like
has,
they
you know,
sell a
obviously people
thing
on
in
support
game.
position
There's
as
like a
well as
battle
mid, so they're
pass in
keeping it
game,
open,
and like
they're
some of the
looking
profit
to
goes
really try to
towards the
counterpick Secret as much as they can in the
the
second phase.
the
I think
prize
they're
pool,
looking
right?
you know, match the task with the Leshrac mid in case they get the notion, but we've seen Resolution also play a very mean Leshrac this tournament.
Mid players have investigated.
They're just trying to ban compositions as well as individual heroes. Ah, okay, okay.
Something, yeah.
We could see that too.
We haven't seen this one too much, but it's a Soxa specialty, right?
Ah, okay, 2D, that makes sense. Oh, buffering. It will come back.
So yeah, I mean, everything is pretty still flex for Tundra, minus the hoodwink.
Quite like the concept, at least.
No, the win rate elemental is in this tournament.
Down, right? Not letting him use that Bloodstone to effect to just heal up. Hoodwink with the
right, 6. I'm sure you can change it the same, right? Okay, the UK team picked Hoodwink.
They also have a very
Shackles her enemies to trees. That sounds like a good laugh.
I'm actually very happy to see that.
Oh, yeah, they bring that up as well.
Could also be
Enigma traps and damages enemies in a black hole. Oh, I've seen this. This is a really famous clip, right?
Back to his own kind of playbook.
Where like the ultimate,
obviously
yeah, it's a black hole that sucks all the enemies in. Wasn't that? Wasn't the guy? There was like a fucking really famous clip of esports, right? I don't remember the details. I remember seeing it.
Definitely, and yeah, I think this is one of the few drafts where 33 has been really set up for success. Usually they kind of throw him under the bus. I mean, you know, when it's 33, it's not really throwing him under the bus. He strives under, you know, with any hero in any situation. But right now he's gonna get
Teemo, Ashe, and Volibear picks.
Like after this
oh yeah,
from
Teemo, Ashe, Volibear. Yeah,
that's a big maybe for Tundra. So, you know, we're looking to see 33 in a
Na'Vi was it?
Situation, which is always scary to play against.
A billion years ago,
7
that's
out
for
of
sure.
9 games where his
There's so many bans, holy cow. Look how many bans there are.
He gets a delicious second phase. I'm curious to see what is going to be.
Beast is out, Brood is out.
Visage is still in.
Okay, they picked Lich.
They lost.
He's played a lot of tides also
unleashes a powerful attack that bounces between enemies. Okay.
We'll see. I mean, he
I
could
don't know how
also
much
be
this is
quite
going to remember
innovative
this.
and, you know, do something we haven't seen him do yet.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, does League have that many
we
bans
see the
too
Lich,
now?
so
Right,
most likely
okay. Back when I used to
heroes
watch
starting to get
League, there were
locked,
not
like
that many
Nisha's
bans. It was
most
like
likely
2
the Lich,
bans per
Resolution's
team.
going to be the Enigma.
So one of the trends we've seen this tournament, obviously this
Yeah,
Leshrac has been
makes sense,
dominating,
there's so
and one of
many
the
bans.
answers to this Leshrac has
Oh, they
been
banned this
heavy
one,
amount
Monkey
of
King.
physical damage. There's something that
Springs
punishes
some
the
cover
Bloodstone,
to
you know, when he
the
kind of dives through
treetops.
the
Okay, has
attack
lots of
team or the
abilities.
Slaughter. We've seen the snipers, the Linas. And then we've also seen as
that was a long time ago, Josh. Well, they only had 2 bans.
Or Lich
Okay,
Frost Shield, kind of helping the Leshrac.
I don't know, man. I haven't watched League in a
case,
long
you know,
time.
Tusk counters Lesh, but Lesh helps Lesh play against us. And we're going for the Naga.
Yes, it's literally Wukong water. There's loads of Wukongs in MOBAs. Naga Siren, able to captivate and disable enemies with her song. Right, okay. All enemies in range of Naga Siren are put into banishment status where they cannot actively attack. So she disables, she stuns people.
You guys were mentioning also too is opening up the map, right? That's what this hero always allows you. It lets you pick and choose your battles when you want to when you're playing versus something like high cooldown.
So she has like a
Enigma,
big AoE stun. Got it.
If you want to visualize how this game might play out, you know, for Secret, think about Tundra, first of all, is one of the teams that utilizes nighttime the best, I think. You know, they respect very much the 2 sequences in Dota that is daytime and reduced nighttime vision.
Is it not a stun?
So they usually go on the offensive on nighttime, which is actually a key factor on how they dominate their games.
Or be attacked. Right, okay, she
playing
removes
Naga
them.
Illusions,
Yeah,
cutting your
she
heroes,
statuses
Moonlight
them.
Shadow, you do not see heroes, and then you have this Tusk Hoodwink.
Yeah, they can't be attacked and you can't attack them. But it's still like, if you're in a 5v5 and you hit 3 of the enemy team with it, then it's a 2v5, right?
All their heroes are really designed to do so.
Yeah, so we see a lot of interesting things going on. They banned Nakes themselves. Last time Secret played against Naga, they actually ended up having the Nakes. Nakes now, I mean, every lifesteal works in Illusion, and I think that's a big reason.
The open wounds with the Leshrac.
With the Leshrac,
and now they banned the Morphling to protect the Naga pick. They were already planning it, and now they're also banning
Enigma has a
Bloodseeker,
similar
which
thing,
is something that
except
they
it's an
also
actual
played
stun.
previously.
Right, okay.
I want to say, I'm not sure, but there was a Morphling game here.
guy?
Bloodseeker, the same thing. You can also end up becoming this lifesteal bot where the illusion poke stops mattering, but yeah, I wonder what Crystal is going to go for. I don't think it's an easy choice for him.
No, they've targeted him a lot, right? We've seen throughout all DPC, people have kind of made the jokes for him, especially him himself. He's like, yeah, I have my 3 big heroes, right? A lot of them
he proved
are
all
safe
the
retreat
haters
or a
wrong.
safe slot.
Honestly, that's why he's here.
I think they really have to think about and try to guess what 33 is going to be looking at also, and try to kind of...
I mean, they don't even care the Visage. Look at that. I think that's a big statement also coming into game number 1. You know, you have a chance to make him maybe feel uncomfortable, but instead you're going for what you think is the right pick for them.
Not sure how much I would like Visage for Tundra anyways as a last pick.
Probably not the strat with Naga, I would say. I don't think at all that's what he would should go for.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it could be the Tide.
Koreans
I respect the Tide, and most
know.
likely will try to pre-pick for the Tide Hunter.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Tide is also
I'm not into Dota proxies, but I'm into like MOBAs in general, and I'm into esports
is a really
in
strong
general.
hero with this kind of strategy.
I've played a lot of
I don't
League
know if it works.
and a lot of HOTS.
It has some value, you know, with the heroes that you have, but even against the Lash.
I played a lot of Savage 2, does that count as a MOBA?
scaling meta hero, but I don't think he's played a single.
Anyone here even know what Savage 2
Maybe not
is?
this tournament, but it's definitely one of his very strong heroes, so it would not be a surprise.
Seen a couple teams even try like the Brewmaster versus the Lash, right, where you just lift him, ignore him. A lot of situations too. Is left in the pool. It is.
You also get a dispel. You get a dispel.
The coach of Secret is Korean.
It could be a great brew pick, by the way, and it's a very big 33 heroes.
Yeah.
33 hero, by the way.
All right, final
picks.
picks.
A great suggestion.
When I see like the Drow as well too, we saw
these
even
final
though the
picks
game
will
was
be
kind of
like
back and forth,
just
you saw that long duration
supports or
silence and a lot
normie
of fights
stuff,
just
right?
devastate him
Like
too. So
nothing
I do think
surprising
it's
because
a
they saved
little
them for last.
anti-synergy with the Naga quite often. It doesn't really mesh super well. But of course, I mean, I
LoL
respect
has
the biggest
5
brew fan on this
fans each
panel. I
side
don't care
now?
what you guys say.
Christ.
Brew for life. I would pick Brew every day.
It's a great
every
hero.
game.
Same. But not really, because I can't play it. But I don't know, if I could play it, then yeah.
So the left team, they're trying to set up a black hole team, so they're building around this ability.
I mean, he's played some Ursa and
Ursa this game.
No, probably not, right? But out of the heroes that he's
So they're just trying to get a bunch of guys that are good with that.
It's
Yeah, I
hard
guess
for him to do.
heavy damage and an aura around himself. Yeah, I suppose that's AoE damage, right?
The Dawn was nice when they played it. Oh, that is an illusion.
Hudge! I know this one, he has a hook.
Nice. Yeah, the flash.
Ooh, okay, that's fun. So this guy's really fun. So he throws out his meat hook, and it flies across the screen. And if it hits an enemy hero, it pulls them in.
They changed that,
So you can like just grab an enemy and get them out of position. Yeah, Stitches from HOTS.
Yeah, and this Naga
or
cannot sleep
Blitzcrank
with the
from
early
League of
levels of
Legends.
sleep. You need, I think it's level 3 sleep to get full max range.
And this Budge with Frost Shield,
exactly.
He's going to be really hard to take
Yeah,
it's a nice frontliner, nice like
pivot.
distraction as well for the Lesh Shrek to kind of do his own thing. The Pudge can kind of force spells onto him and then protect the Lesh. That's
Do you think this is
really,
Hot
Hobgrip?
or do you
That's
think
cool.
this is like the team and he, providing also
Hudge
good
in the
suggestions? Because
grand
I didn't even think
finals,
of, this Pudge coming in here.
Okay, so I was wrong.
forgot.
There was a fun pick at the end.
I think a lot of people might.
So why would they pick Stitches with the black hole
because
team?
Lifestealer was so prominent, people
Are they like
learned
planning to
play
like
versus it, but
meat hook someone out of the black hole or something?
Isn't this Lich Pudge against the
Tide
Hunter?
Hunter.
He looks at all of the Tide
Disable
bottom,
hero
chain
who
stun,
shrugs off enemy damage.
It's like they're
Durable
going for
hero,
their bread
sorry.
and butter
Right, so he's a
strat, and
tank.
obviously I do feel like Secret covered very nice angles. Both teams really got drafts they must be super happy about, and that's the first game, so it's very exciting.
Who would you rather
Tide is the Enigma counter.
Hard to say.
Right, okay.
I think
Why?
Tundra, their strategy is very strong, I'd put Secret on the back foot, even though I really like what they went for.
So I believe that this is just too good of a Lesh game. I think Lesh is going to pace on them, and
They
I think
also
it's
have
going to force
Naga
them
that
into
can
these
counter
early
Enigma.
fights. And with the
Okay,
early
okay.
game that
See, I wish I knew all of this stuff.
Secret
Like
having,
watching
I would have
MOBA
to go with
esports
Secret
is
draft to
really,
draft, even
really
though
good
I'm
when
also
you
the
like
biggest
know
Naga
the
lover on this
game
panel.
quite
Like,
well.
I think Naga is an incredible hero.
But when
I
you
think
don't
if it goes
know the
past
game,
a
it's like
certain
really
point,
hard to
I think
watch
Naga
it.
is going to start being too much of an issue, but I think Secret's going to roll on them.
And Fog, yourself, I mean, that first pick sort of still standing strong, as these two have sort of said. And Nisha, he's sort of been the one to stand out and kind of single-handedly carry Secret through some of the tougher games.
2D.
Is this going to be another one of them, or do you think Tundra do have the methods to deal with this Lesh?
I'm with my boy Johan, I think, this time. I like the Lesh Pudge versus the Illusion strat. I think it's
so
gonna
the
be
black
pretty hard
hole
for
is a
Skeeter, but
channel.
maybe not. His Tusk has been miraculous in some games, so
okay,
eyes on
right.
him.
Yeah, that makes a bit more
I hope this
sense.
game doesn't go on for
That
Secret's
makes so
case.
much
If
more
not, I
sense,
think we're
right?
gonna
If he
see
has to
another repeat
channel
of
it, then
yesterday's
yeah,
game.
okay. So they just have a
Long
bunch
game,
of
Naga
characters
doing
that can
his
just
thing,
cancel
slowly
his
people start getting
channel.
picked off,
Okay,
you get
okay.
forced
I
into your
understand.
base.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean, Secret, they're going to have to bring the same early game that they did yesterday and, keep the ball rolling.
Sure, and Seb, do you sort of also agree in sort of that timing sense that if this does go on, Tundra as a squad, and especially with the lineup that they have here, it's going to be tough for Secret as the minutes pass?
I've seen Tundra's first map this tournament, and ever since I can't stop thinking about them. I've watched all their replays. I think the way they play Dota is absolutely wonderful, and in my opinion, steps ahead of other teams. So, I can't not put them favorites, but whatever they're gonna play actually. So I really want Secret to challenge them.
Yeah, and sort of just in terms of overall feel as well. You're coming into this game 1 of the grand finals on the main stage. Who's got the easier to execute lineup?
Easier? I mean, I think it's Secret.
Yeah.
I would say it's Secret. Like, I think Tundra have to dodge bullets. Like, they have to dodge the Tide lane. They have to dodge, like,
So,
the snowball from the Lesh
how
and,
long
like,
is
how
this
they're
going to
gonna
take,
get momentum.
do you think, chat?
Yeah. I mean, my gut is telling me Clement wants to break the curse. He is not here for second place. He's here to win.
Okay, well, thank you very much, boys. Looking forward to having you join us for Game 2 draft. But for now, just before the game, we're going to be able to head over to Slacks and hear from the coach.
Thank you so much, OD Pixel.
This whole
Hello,
series,
here,
how long
ladies
is the
and
stream
gentlemen,
going to be?
Harrington Tundra. First time we've seen him today. Give it up.
Yeah, okay, so what is the range of time?
Alive, my friend. So good to have you yet
5
again.
hours?
I have some
Oh.
bad news for you. Okay, Lesh Enigma, Pudge. I hear these are pretty good heroes.
Maybe I'm not watching all of this then.
Are you prepared for this? Have you, you know, spent your time?
I kind of wanted to play my summer card today, so I guess I'll watch one match and then I'll leave. I was not aware that it was going to be that. I guess I should have. I guess I should have thought about it actually. I didn't realize it was a best of 5. But I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I've been silly. All right. I'll watch one match just for a laugh, and then I'll go get breakfast, and then I'll stream my summer card.
Good aura items and give us some team fight versus them. I think Neta's Tidehunter is like by far one of his best heroes. He wins like every pub on the hero, so we're really confident on it.
Okay. Sir, how far do you see this series going? You think we're going to Game 5?
It'd be fun.
It would be fun for you, and it'd be fun for us, but let's find out how at least Game 1 is going. We'll throw it back to the casters.
Thank you very much, Slacks. And one more thing just before we get into the action. We've got a very little special video here from Resolution, a bit of a pep talk before this game begins. Let's hear what he had to say.
I mean, honestly, like this is what we play for, guys. We are playing for this moment. Let's enjoy every second of it. We're not gonna get many of these. Maybe 6 more, I mean 5 more. That's what I want, but you know, still.
Okay.
There we go. Some fantastic words there from Rezo. Smiles all around as well. Very much ready for the
Why did they broadcast that? Oh god, they're going early. Fucking hell. So how? Oh, the Pudge got the cook. Okay, but they got that kill on that guy, but they're gonna kill whoever Pudge grabbed. So how important are these early kills?
Onto 9 there off the back of that excellent hook for Chrysalis.
Because, like, does it depend who gets the kill? Not very, right? It's just not much gold and stuff.
How they're going to be broken down, right? We've got the snaking. He's been playing this Miranda time and time
right,
again.
so that's why they all just YOLO'd into the center just to try to get something.
This 33 tied with Sox on his hoodwink. Something they haven't played too much.
Oh, Pudge got another one.
But they used to play
not into a tower though, and there's a lot more than he bargained for.
Just fine. And yeah, lots of physical damage coming out from this bottom lane. Something that I think can be sometimes deceptive.
I mean, look at the Nisha's kind of
interested in
getting involved in a bit of a chase there. But won't continue to take any more.
The thing is, like, I don't know how good any of these characters are early, right?
Chase 33 down a little bit.
Pudge has like no mana left.
Himself. We'll see them settle here into the laning stage. And, you know, we've got to sort of talk about as well comments there from Aoi before the game. Do you sort of like that approach? Game 1 of the grand finals.
It's mainly to see where the opposing team has vision and to get bounties.
You've got many games to recover if it doesn't go great.
You know, it's something that people always talk about with Puppy, right? What he does, he gives the team their heroes. If he beats it, then it's like, oh my god, you know, you kind of break a team strategy. So I think it's a really cool approach.
Oh shit, the tower is like a crab or something.
Versus the Tide versus Hoodwink. Both of the bottom heroes on Secret starting with bringing a protection.
Whoa, triple stream.
To try to tank up. Sometimes, like we mentioned, it can be a bit deceptive.
Bounty rune? It's a rune that spawns at the start, gives you a small burst of gold. Things that spawn on set spots on the map and give you your whole team money.
I'm looking at
right, okay,
it depends on how much damage they're able to do.
So there's like stuff that spawns that you want to pick up.
It's a lot of magical bursts that could
like not in any.
Trip up a Tide, so see if 33 is able to hold up with it. They are pretty limited on regen also, but it tends to be, you know, the Tundra approach, not having too many tangos. They like their mangoes a lot.
I find it really weird how they play side lanes 1v2.
Particularly, you know, of course, 9, one of the fantastic mid.
Yeah, that is kind of odd from like a league perspective.
Really consider playing mid.
But it's like it depends if one team wants to force a 1v2, it's hard for the other team to stop it. Because if the other team swaps sides, then like you can follow them and go swap, but you like lose out on farm and stuff while you're doing that.
Okay,
Pudge is running through some trees. That tree fell down. Why did that tree fall down? Did they knock it over?
Starts to get easier for Secret once they get the frost shield levels, which they now
where laning
have,
was 1-1-3. That's
resistance for Chrysalis.
There are some hot maps.
But as you've seen so many times, Tundra, this offlane, these two, they're special together. There's something about them.
Yeah, XP is shared between the heroes that are there when the creep dies, right? So the carry wants to be alone. Yeah.
What are some of the things that they do so well that kind of means that they?
In League, you only ever wanted the spellcaster one to be mid on their own and gain XP, and then you had like, oh no, you had a side lane that was one character, didn't you? Are there junglers in this game?
It's just a Tundra specialty. We're seeing top also starting to have a bit of struggle as tends to happen versus these Enigmas.
Carry wants to be supported by 2, the offlaner is alone. I'm getting such conflicting information.
That bottom lane really
It's the lane
very
to
much,
watch.
it's a case of, you know,
Oh,
how
trouble.
much do Tundra try and push for that kill on the Pudge?
Yeah.
Yeah, before Chrysalis is suddenly getting buffed up and able to turn around. You know, Saxa in particular has to be very, very careful how close he gets to the Pudge. Up on the top lane so far. Any sort of surprises here?
No, not so much. I mean, the Eidolon spam continues to happen
on
whenever
the
you are
map.
playing those carries. It's going to be affecting you a little bit. But
Those
Skeeter,
specialized
he's holding his own, him snaking.
jungles,
They have kill
really?
threat
The
constantly
hard
too,
carry
the early point in
characters do
net
jungle at
with
some
that arrow
points.
combo.
Right.
So something to look out for, especially on Zayat. But red zone, he's always got those Eidolons.
Depends on
so
the
they have a lot
champ,
of
if they
ways to
scale
protect
well
and
of
block
items
arrow
or
combos and
levels.
stuff like that
Right,
with the
yeah,
summons.
okay.
Yeah, and all in
Makes
terms
sense.
of the...
Because some people
how
want to
good the
level up
game
their
is for
abilities,
the
right?
Enigma.
And other
Yeah,
people
how
just
good
want
is
to...
it for Rezo? Is it going to be easy
get
for it to
items.
have impact with the Black Hole, or is this going to be one of those games where it's kind of everything else about the hero that's going to have its strengths?
It feels like that tends to be the story for the Enigma a lot of times. But if you look at his items that he's got queued up, you know, we did
What
mention
the hell are all
the
these
raid
creep,
pack
these
comparison.
like
He
weird
wants to-
ghosty
he's gonna go
things?
for the black hole plays and
they're
just
all
play
gone.
around his
Okay,
Malefist
cool.
and stuns from a distance.
Absolutely, I think something that we'll be very, very
Ooh,
happy
wow,
to
that
see.
is a
Yeah,
brutal
none of this
start,
sort of
fucking
raid
hell.
pack rubbish. You know, we want the action, we want the Black
can't
Holes.
kill him.
Hey, if you look
No,
at the way the lineups can go, at some point there is going to be that lack of BKB disable, of course, for the Enigma. Sure, they're going to have to sleep and reset and do these
Enigma
kind of fights that
minions,
we see
that's why
Tundra
he's
do
so
a lot of
effective at
times.
pushing.
We see a lot of
Right,
teams do it
okay.
with Naga Siren, but could get to some points where you have to take these fights. Bottom is
Oh, what a grab! Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's too many creeps to the turret, didn't hit them. How effective are the turrets in this game? Doesn't seem like it's doing a lot. In League, it like... It 2 to 3 shots the creeps, but in this game it was like pounding on those creeps for ages.
solidify for this Tidehunter pretty nicely with Sox's harassment. And Chris is just staying kind of low, which is a bit scary.
Because this
He
game
could
has
constantly be
denies as a mechanic,
getting
you're
on
going to need
it.
a character in your lanes to plus it. Oh right, yeah, you can attack your own minions in this game, can't you?
Consistently in a position where his health's a bit higher. Saxa will find himself on top of Chrysalis.
That doesn't seem like a winning fight. Oh, okay, they just traded.
So they push for the kill there on the carry. I imagine something the
Towers
Tundra's going to be
here?
pretty
Right,
happy
okay.
with. Saxa goes down, but all according to plan, I'd imagine there for Tundra, taking down Chrysalis.
Yeah, they just have, like we said, there's just such an interesting approach to the way they do it. Even the blades of attack being picked up early on 33, not going
Oh
for
yeah,
just
Dota
fighting
is just
build.
really
Phase
messy
boots
with
right away,
6, that
trying
is
to
just a
benefit
thing.
off that Blightstone, any type of minus armor they can put onto this Pudge. And it worked.
Yep, and this
The
is
number in the
classic
graph
def
in the
you
top
see at
left
sort of moment
is
from supports in
denies.
that bottom lane. Me and Saxa
Right,
can get
okay.
over the mid, get the vault top back up.
So this guy has 34 creep
Definitely the
kills.
sort of trades that
Oh, you can't see because my
if you're
camera.
secret, you're not going to want to allow Tundra to get against you anymore in this laning stage. Be a bit more careful on when they make the calls to commit the kills.
So this guy has 36 kills. Oh wait, I can pick it. Oh, I can pick what stats I see.
On these side lanes.
Once again,
Okay.
Chrysalis trying his best to trade, but especially when it's 33 that's the one
So-
on top of him, not at a point where Pudge just has enough damage
So
to kind of
this
bring
guy has
down the tide.
34
Nice
kills
able to threaten them.
and
In the top jungle,
40
Zayas
creep
is
kills
snaking.
and 4 denies. Right, it's going up, yeah.
Same time in the mid, Nisha. It's got a decent amount of mana to
Aw,
run down.
Faye's
Nice.
watching
Big
a
charges
stream
are
of
there, though.
bots.
9 far enough under the tower to survive, but back in the jungle, Snaking will win the battle of the supports.
Yeah, we see that stat build for Snake is really working. Sneasha.
Very low around this mid lane.
There's a punch.
Saxa's coming to
Damn,
try
I
and
got
help out
like,
with the setup.
oh,
He's got
what
a
the?
beautiful
Oh, there's
charge
the
in
snowball
fire.
thing.
It's not enough
Okay,
to keep
rip.
him alive, though. 9 and Saxa take him down. Saxa coming out with some top moves already from it's the intentional death bottom,
Yeah, I
helping
just
out the
teleport.
mid, and once again being around that mid lane, around these power runes to get that extra bit of power that 9 needs to get a kill.
And now look at bottom. That physical damage. Chrysalis.
And
It's too much.
Bushwhack, I mean, Saxa. He's
Pudge
in
is getting absolutely destroyed.
every single bit
I
of
like
place
Pudge.
that
Pudge is the only
they
character I
need to be.
know.
Oh, that's a big hit,
No,
of course, with that
not
three-point
Pudge.
anchor smash.
I don't understand
The
any of the
blaze
other
attack on top
ones.
of the face, but that's a hefty
I understand
right click coming
Pudge,
out
he
for
grabs
33 on the back
things.
of the anchor smash, and, I mean, this hook
I get that
is
one.
looking kind of spooky, Fog. He's all over the place, and he's making big moves.
And it's into like secret. They did the preparation, right? They had to bring the protection to kind of try to protect versus
Aw,
physical.
Faye's
They had
telling
the
me about
frost
the
shield, but it's not
stream.
enough. This
The
build
ducks, little baby
from
ducks. He's
33,
watching. I
going
was
for that
watching
raid pact, more than likely rushing it. He's gonna have to keep his sustain down there too.
Huge wave. Oh, was there a huge wave of minions each one of those?
Angle there for Snake.
Whoa, what the
sneaking
fuck?
around through the trees, catches Rezo by surprise.
He was way too far
Getting
forward.
kills
Holy
up and
shit.
down the map right now. The Eidolon's not quite enough to finish snaking off. Maybe they can still find
What
in the
the
jungle.
fuck?
They can, and just off to the side of the lane. They will be
Was
able
he
to take
totally
him
out of
down in
position then? They
return.
just caught him out?
But very much we're seeing sort of the support from Tundra really just enabling the cause already in this early laning stage, getting them that
Secret
extra
is
bit of
getting
a
their
bonus
cheeks clapped.
off the back
Right.
of these kills. 6-3, 1k lead at the moment for Tundra.
Really clever moves. Really clever positioning as well, too. And we're probably going to see more of these rotations. 15 seconds until we do have
So
that power
Secret
coming
is
out,
1k ahead in gold?
does make the
Because
rotation.
it says at the
Even
top.
filling up again for Nice. So I want him to be as fight ready as possible. 3 heroes collapsing on both
Yeah,
sides.
they had vision on the guy on the in the lane that got ganked, but he didn't have vision on him. Oh, sorry, yeah, Tundra is 1k ahead is what I meant to say. I said the wrong name.
Only going to set up for the stun for Nisha. He's ready to run down 9. 9 has got the help from Saxon. Saxon with the bushwhack holds them back, but they'll still be able to run down 9. And this time, Secret, they'll bring in the extra firepower required around this mid lane. They're going to make sure that this time round,
3 out of
Nisha,
5 of their
he's not
heroes are
left
strong in the
alone.
early game,
There's just so much
right?
burst
Okay.
damage from both sides.
Yeah, because I don't know who's like late game carries and stuff like
But
that.
after the start of the laning phase,
Oh, was it an Ash arrow? Right, I didn't see that.
Could be tough for lanes. They've done excellent versus them. The Naga Siren farming perfectly fine versus the
God,
Enigma.
I always
Even getting
remembered
that early kills is a
hating
big deal.
killing
So
minions
Secret,
onto
they want to
turrets.
start getting a little
It's
more
so
active.
annoying.
Early little smoke here from Nisha.
Naga is their late
Going
game carry.
Zayat and Rezo up top
Right,
around
that's
this
the
point where
fish
level
thing,
6 is on
right?
9 for the Enigma. Black hole, if he
Not a
finds the
snowball.
chance to turn and use it. Nina's gonna try to go
It's just
for
the
it.
same thing again, but there's 2 guys coming. He got the black hole. Dude, oh, what a turn. Sick.
Saxon's got to be careful getting himself back.
They tried to gank him, but then he just black holed both of them, and then the rest of his team was there. Shit, that was good. That was a good turn. See, I sort of understand a little bit. Oh, is he trying to recall? Oh, he's trying to recall in this forest. Damn.
Tundra that wants to start that play onto Resolution. It was a big risk to tech. They were really
Right, so they didn't have a way to interrupt his black hole. They
Secret, they
goofed.
catch them by surprise.
Beautiful read, really. After these last few moments,
Damn, yeah,
Tundra
that was a
getting
good
all
turn.
these moves
What
that
the
are working
fuck?
for them. Secret, they strike back. Tundra, and also, I mean, they made this move. It's not the squishiest
Alright,
of
Secret are bringing it
heroes like
back.
Enigma with just these
The
two
green
on Tundra.
team,
They need
right.
a little bit more burst, so do have to be careful. And now he gets tower. It's gonna be really early blink going.
Yeah, early tower will definitely help fuel that purchase. Already pre-10 minutes and hitting these sort of objective timings. In this top lane now, would you imagine? If
Yeah, I'm
Tundra,
definitely just
how
going
do
to
you
watch
sort
this
of
one match
start
and
to
then
slow down Secret speed
go play my
of
summer
getting
car, I
control
think.
of this half of the map.
I didn't really
It's
think
not
about
going to be
the
easy. They might have
20
to
minutes.
just
It's
start
gonna
making
take all
moves
day
elsewhere.
watching this.
Maybe use the illusion just to scout things out, but it's not going to be easy for them to really just contest up versus
But
red zone at this point.
I'm on a tight schedule.
After dying once, it
this
kind of
week.
dissuades you from really going up there until you do have, like, Sox having level 6 to have that extra bit of burst damage to follow up with the Tusk. Might look to start playing around 33, I'd imagine. He's the one who's having that incredible game. I believe he has the Vlad's finished, so maybe looking to start pressuring this tower down here.
Of course, he has that Ravage good to go if he sees a chance to set up for
Whoa.
a kill on Chrysalis to get some extra help. Look at the toss back.
What the
also
fuck?
snaking. Doesn't stand a
The
chance
guy
there
with the
out of
bone
the
sword
damage
thing
they've
just
got.
threw that guy back
To hold
into
back
all
Chrysalis.
the ghosts, and they got
Vanguard.
fucked.
A bit hard to commit.
They tried to
Oh, he
clip,
tried to
but
grab
does
him.
Get the hook onto that siege.
They're bringing in a third hero. 9 is around. With 9 diving in.
Oh.
Secret's full rotating now.
And Tundra, you know, they sort of learned from the mistake up top. They don't want to
Yeah,
try
they
and push for
all
these kills
rotated
too much.
bottom.
They know that Secret at the
But
moment
then
they are on full
when
responsive
Tundra
mode.
just ran.
It's a pretty devastating lineup to try to commit into these kills too. And as we saw, that black hole, also Chain Frost for the Lich, it can just turn any type of these tides.
They're being much more careful now. See in terms of position for the Tundra, they'll leave for that top lane here for the Mirana.
Yeah, just start jungling up, Skeeter scouting out with his illusions as well. They're going to constantly get cleaned up though, seeing Zayats do that a few times.
Radiant's middle tower.
See if they're able to just
Hiding on the edge of the forest ever work?
enable space for Skeeter to
I
keep
imagine
up
it does
on the
sometimes.
side. So far, so good, of course, has a solid 1,000 gold lead against Chrysalis, carrying here for Secret on the other side.
They were cut off, Gogsy. They were
Things are
totally cut
close,
off.
So, as Noto and Seb were saying, you know,
Like, they were
pace the
totally
game
surrounded. They
probably
couldn't
wanna
just
accelerate
run out.
things a
So it
little
was
bit
their
more.
only
Tundra,
hope
whenever
was
there's
to
these
try to
low periods,
teleport
they're
out
very
of the
happy.
forest.
They're not getting pressured.
You're gonna see if they can take
Like, he
out
wasn't
Chrysalis,
just
able to
stood in the
free it.
corner, he
See
was
what's gonna
channeling a
happen. Yes, this
teleport.
time round, it doesn't look like
So if
there'll be
he
enough
did
to
it for
save
long
this
enough, he
Tundra.
would have
They'll get the
teleported
kill.
away
They'll
and
strike
escaped.
again when they know that it's still at this point where Secret, they
But it was a
probably
pretty
know the
desperate
TP's back
play.
up. They just don't have the methods to respond when Tundra time their aggressive moves like that.
Nope.
This
He
hoodwink
threw
seems to
his
just be the
sword, but it
specialty,
missed.
right?
I don't know how
This burst damage,
important that
getting
is.
that 6 now.
Radiant structures are
Should be able to
Yeah, that's a
finish it
good
up.
point.
They
You're
still have
also
Ravage too, so
you're
the
also
threat.
wasting the enemy team's
Looks like they're gonna play
time
on the other
searching
side
for
the map.
you.
Nisha
It's a
gonna
very good
start getting
point.
mid. He pretty much has the Bloodstone done.
It's like if you know you're dead, you might as well
Top
just
net
waste
worth.
as much time with the enemy team as possible.
He's had many of these games
That's
where
also
he's
very
been at the
true.
top.
And he'll have this
the whole match.
He'll have this Bloodstone a bit before the Wraith Pact is going to come out too. So we've seen a couple times.
Because like yeah, you're
Tundra,
wasting
they've
your time,
counteracted
but you're
this
wasting
Bloodstone a
like
lot because you just
3
prevent
of
how
the
much
enemy
damage he does,
team's
you prevent
time.
how much
It's like
healing.
more
So if they
efficient.
do get that timing, Secret could start to take advantage of the
That
map a
tower's
little bit
gone
here.
down.
Bloodstone is done, so playing around this
little
Lash,
crab
it's going to be
turret thing.
problematic. Tundra might have some issues in these next few moments. They're going to have to bring the Tusk
Oh,
and the Hoodwink
Botimuz
maybe
gonna go down
to
as
most
well.
scenarios just to burst
Maybe?
this Lash down. We're seeing.
No, it's close.
At this moment.
Oh,
they
yeah.
smoke him up, take him anywhere on the map.
There's more creeps coming. Yeah, he's
They'll
got
have a very
it.
solid fight on their hands, no doubt about it. Saxa in good position.
The scan
Blocked up by the
catches.
moonlight.
Scan as well
I
catches the
see
Secret
him.
rotation.
So
No,
maybe
are they
unlikely
invisible?
now the Secret are going to be able to make this a sort of
Wait,
jump.
what? Why are the enemy?
with
Why
any
is the
sort of
red
level of
team invisible
surprise.
now?
Quick turn with the bushwhack, make sure that there's no further jump over towards Saxa, and Saxa
Well, they
immediately
caught
ready
him.
to turn. They trap Zayat in the shot.
Oh,
Sets
what
up
the
both
fuck?
arrow
That was
and the
had so much
sharpshooter
health
there.
left.
Bang on target, take down the kill.
That burst from a distance, you don't really need to commit too much of anything.
Mirana
Now, Secret,
ulti.
the rotation, and just
Right.
not working, not getting them anything big. Does show that the
What-
Bloodstone is
what-
finished.
is that the
though.
Ash
I think
arrow?
They're going to keep tabs of that, sit back, farm a little bit, wait until they have an opportunity to actually catch this Lash when he split away from his team. And Skeeter, he's still doing fine.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
still loving life. Things are not
Ash
too
arrow
problematic.
killed
Even
him.
though he has
I
that
guess
death that they had going for the
if you
Enigma,
lock him up in
he
a
still
big
has pretty good
circle like
timings on
that,
his
yeah,
items.
it's pretty easy to
Absolutely, yeah,
hit
he
the
knows
Ash
that
arrow,
when
right?
Secret try and poke at the rest of his team down there on the bottom half, this whole area of the map opens back
This
up
is
a
very
little bit
weird,
more
like,
for him.
I'm
As
like
you can see, the
asking
wall
questions
control
and trying to
is not too
translate
bad
it
at all
into
from
other
this.
MOBAs that
Not
I've
any
played,
deep
but
vision
if
for
you haven't played
Secret
any
around this
MOBAs,
area,
it probably doesn't make any sense, right?
Pretty happy to continue to hold this area for Skeeter to keep the farm up and stay up there towards the top. Only a couple of hundred behind Nisha's farm.
They've got the Wraith Pack down now too, so they probably can look to just fight back into this Slash Strike. They do need to just watch out of the big ultimates that are in there
That's
too.
good.
The Lich
That's
plus
good.
that Black Hole.
League
Need to be
can't
careful how far they
deny. I get it. Very
versus
good.
Secret's pretty tanky lineup. Zayats.
And as we've seen many times,
Oh,
you've got to be
dear.
careful
What
how you
the
try and
fuck?
poke
You
towards
got
Tundra. When
absolutely
Nine's
destroyed.
around, he's
You have
just
no idea what's
trapping
going
you
on,
in the
Migu,
shards
yeah.
every single time you step up alone. Nisha,
taste
got that haste rune. We'll see if
Yeah,
he's able to take
MOBAs
down
are really
the
a thing where you need to know what's happening when you're watching.
Make sure that he
Kinda
doesn't get
hard.
caught out by the stun. Tundra's back under the tower, and Nisha won't be getting any kills today with this haste.
Even I barely understand what's happening.
Yes.
I mean, they're watching him though.
They're
They know that
chasing.
the haste is about to come to an end.
Oh, was that the Ash arrow?
Excellent
They
dodges
missed.
from both
Okay.
sides here. Last minute or so, Nisha making sure the arrow doesn't catch him by surprise.
That was a good dodge of the arrow.
They need more heroes there. If they're going to go for some type of Ravage play, they need to go for those chain stuns if they're going
Yeah.
to try to get Nisha. Very tanky, 1800 HP with the Bloodstone.
Sick Duke just stand
say
still.
the
I
nice
mean,
thing
like,
as well,
yeah,
Tundra, if they try and play
when
with
you
their
ever stand
Secret,
still
they'll
in
very
MOBAs,
much be
right?
ready
Like,
to respond with their own
it's pretty
ultimates.
fair,
Both
fair
teams
Duke, right?
Huge team fight ultimates to drop. We'll see in the middle.
Press the S key.
Nisha, it's the time again.
Oh, they
He's
got.
on his
Is it the
own.
same again?
Bloodstone
The
charges.
same thing just happened to that guy
Tundra, they just
twice.
able to blow him up. A bit of a rare situation there where Nisha
Dude, mid
was
is
alone.
fucked.
Tundra, they make sure they don't miss out on the opportunity. And they make the move immediately.
Mirana ulti is not
And
the
no
arrow,
heals
it's the
around for
invis
Secret.
for the
He
entire
didn't have any
team
help,
at
exactly.
Josh.
And they drop the
Oh,
Wraith Pack down,
okay.
so there you see, even though he popped Bloodstone, he has all this damage coming out.
Arrow
It's
is
actually not that
another
much
of her
damage, nor that
abilities.
much healing.
Right, okay.
No cares if they're going to commit Ravage there, it's perfect.
Should be a free tier 1 tower. I'd imagine they have put the fortification. We'll see if Secret try and force a fight. There's still 10 seconds, no Nisha.
Look at the vision control as well, too, from Tundra. They have Ward on high ground, kind of watching everything right now.
And they're back off for now, respecting the fact that Nisha soon to be back up. But the damage
Oh, there's
done to this
wards.
tier 1.
Oh, there are
incredibly low.
wards in
Next
this
push
game.
will
Okay,
take
so
it
they
off
do
the map.
see.
Secret, as soon as Nisha's back in play, they might just try and find some sort of move around him. This time round, making sure that they're in position to enable the Lesh and not allow him to get
Oh,
caught
that's like
out alone.
That's
Soraka.
the biggest thing, right? They have to
Soraka's
start playing as
ability, I
much
just
as
saw, I
possible
think.
around Nisha. Try to slow
Trying to
down
understand,
Skeeter,
like, what
all
each
these
character
moments
is doing.
ticking
It's
by.
like really hard.
This Naga Siren's just getting all the free farm
that's
in the
the
world.
Naga at the
Manta's
top.
finished, has an arcane rune, so
Oh.
he's going to be able to push out these lanes freely.
She's making a ton of ghosts and just running into the forest.
Keeping all these lanes shoved in, so it's hard for Secret
Oh,
to
and
really
then
make a move
teleporting out, I
without
see.
them getting caught themselves.
Teleporting bottom.
And yeah, that deep vision, Tundra. I
Okay.
mean, having these deep wards that haven't been taken out is a big
So
deal
if the
right
ghosts kill the creeps, does she does she get the money?
Very much, you say, taking over the map. And with the Moonlight Shadow.
Saw
See if
Rezo.
they can catch Rezo.
Naga gets
alone.
credit,
Rezo
yeah,
senses
okay.
something's
Cool.
up though.
He is
Cool,
squishy
cool,
now. I mean,
cool.
he has not built any HP items whatsoever.
Can she
1000
actually
HP. They
control
have
them?
a plethora of burst damage.
Or are they just are they just
Scary
AI?
place. Tundra, they won't hesitate to dive if Nine's able to set up with the shards into the trees.
You can
He's
control
gonna try
them.
for it,
Oh,
see what he can
sick.
find, and he finds him.
It's a perfect trap.
Whoa, that guy's
Bushwhack in as
fucked.
well. now Rezo
Yikes.
getting taken down behind his tier 2. Once
Absolutely.
again, 9 just continuing to be bang on target every single time with these shards.
And this is pain. I mean, look at the moments. 5k gold lead now. Crystallis, he hasn't been able to find much of anything
okay,
after the
Tundra at a
phase.
5k
They're
gold
making all
lead
the
now.
space in, for Skeeter,
Yeah,
and they're
that's
getting
pretty
kills out of
bad.
it too.
They need to slow Tundra down somehow, or look to make some sort of fight happen around their own ultimates. Just
The red team is pushing in quite a lot now. They're at their inner turrets.
Through these enemies with this incredible amount of damage he can do as the Lesh.
I mean, they're keeping all the lanes pushed in. Look, Snaking goes to the scary lane. Top, he's going to push down now quickly. Mid's pushed in.
Walking into the base.
Skeeter's already starting to look to cut some waves.
Why are the ghosts just walking into the base?
Looking to cut some waves. The pressure on the map
oh,
is too much right now for Secret.
Oh, she's stalling the minions.
Back here in the base. They
Oh
know
shit,
is only just
that's
stepping
brutal.
out, so they can sort of plan for the movements of this Enigma and make sure that they're ready to prepare
The
for any
ghosts
sort
are
of
like, yeah,
jump
dragging
Secret
the
tries to make
creeps
on
off the lane,
And look,
aren't
they're
they?
building more and more dead. Christmas, he's really far.
Deep. Very far
What
up
is
the
this guy
lane.
doing?
And you can see Tundra there.
Yeah, what the
hesitant.
fuck?
They know
We're
that
so
if
deep.
he's going to play aggressive like that, chances are that the rest of Secret's there to back him up, and Secret were able to step up.
As soon as they see anything, though, 33 is just knocking on a tier 2 bottom as this Tide. Getting close to his pipe as well, so all this damage mitigation for the Lesh.
I mean,
it's starting to get online.
Yeah, the amount
Yeah,
of pressure
the
that Tundra
red
can
team's
apply.
just pushing
Something that we're seeing them
a
always
6k
have the
ahead.
power to do with the drafts they normally enter in with. 33's Tide just being able to sit down here, Skeeter able to split the map up with his illusions. It's just a whole lot of everything that Secret's having to deal with right now.
Like, look, when you watch these, when you watch MOBAs, you really want to look at the mini-map more than the actual screen. And if you look at the mini-map, they're all on the left side, like bottom left. They're pushing so hard,
They
dude.
got that shard early on Soxa, so that burst damage that we were talking about, they're going to have so much of it
Could we see
to take
XP
out this Flash,
difference?
to take out that tanky Pudge. And yeah, lanes are already starting to get covered. There's already a Naga Siren problem.
Level? That
Very much
works,
seeing
right?
the net worth, and
Do you want to look at that?
Indeed,
There you
so
go.
far, Secret not really being able to use the power of the Pudge. Now, Crystal is still very
So
much
they have two characters.
behind.
Green is like not that far behind in
See,
XP,
underneath
right?
the tower, Tundra will start poking at him,
That guy's
getting him
dead.
pretty low.
Oh,
Chain
well.
Frost will be thrown out, but not too many bounces at all.
Yeah, Tundra is
They're gonna
really
back it
trying to
up.
get a
Rezo
team
is
fight to
Secret.
happen.
At this stage of the game, they can't even protect their Pudge underneath their own tier 2. Rezo jumps forward. They're looking towards 9 and 9.
What a
They're
force
forced
step.
out to the side. He's going to be able to step away. See if they can continue to try and get any further catch. Zayas will be able
Whoa,
to get the toss
okay.
back onto 9, so they'll take him down. But very much, it's such a struggle here as we're
Okay.
seeing for Crystallis. Under tier 2, Secret, the rest of his team pretty close by. They couldn't help him. And
They need
now
to get more.
Tundra, they're ready to try and pick
Did the
more
time
kills
of
out
day
this
in
here.
game
So
just
head into
change? What the
jungle,
fuck?
Secret
I heard a
catch up,
rooster.
ravaged
It's
with
daytime
33.
now.
Puts
Is that
it
relevant?
into the life of Zayat, and Nisha has to step back. It's just him and Rezo on the retreat right now.
Rezo?
See if they can get any further setup. Josh from 33.
There's a day and
Should have hit
night.
coming in as well. Respawns will be there for Secret.
Oh, you have
Crystallis
less
back in
vision
action.
during the
Tundra
night. Oh,
won't
what
push
the
their
fuck?
luck.
That's
They know that
ridiculous.
they're maintaining this lead. And as we've seen time and time again, once they get that lead, Tundra, they very, very rarely throw it away.
Especially if they have Skeeter on something like this Naga Siren. I mean, he's been
Is he even a hero that
absolutely
gains a
free the whole
massive
game.
stat
He's got
boost
the
during the
Orchid,
night?
he's on his way to the heart,
Night
and
Stalker? Oh,
it feels like there's going to start
But
being
is he,
some
like,
really
shit
big
in the
damage
day?
issues on Secret. And the map just continues to be pressured everywhere too, right? Tundra, they're forcing so much bottom. It's like 4 or 5 heroes of Secret having to react to this. Meanwhile, Skeeter's just, he's loving life.
It doesn't look like the Tundra's pushing
Plan is being
top as much.
executed
They've
perfectly
kind of
by
let top be what it is. Like, top is still at
And
their
for
tier 1
Secret,
turret.
approaching into any of these
But
fights,
it's
like
mid
Zayas, he
and
still doesn't
bottom,
even have
they're
his
like
blink
really
dagger yet, so
shoving.
him being able to jump in, get some type of repositioning, getting some fight advantages, it's not easy. Rezo is the one with the blink as the initiator, but as we've seen time and time again, he's just very squishy at this point. He'll just
Fuck
die
are all
if he
these
goes
little
It's
things?
not easy at all for him to find
Oh,
the
they're
chance to
invisible
get
again.
these black holes off, and especially before he has that BKB done. And pretty much impossible if Tundra, they turn up in numbers.
That seems
and look at this
pretty
approach from 33. You know, we're
far
talking about
up
damage
to
mitigation
be.
so much. It tends to be
Guess he's got
a big thing that
team
Tundra's
rounds.
going for. The pipe, the Wraith Pact, and
Raga's
he's even
taking
queuing
farm
up a
from
Mage
top,
Slayer.
that's all
So
he needs,
really
right.
cute approach.
How
Because
do
it's a
you fight through this?
Pudge and Lesh, right? Completely reliant on that magical damage. So if he just gets an Anchor Smash, if he gets that Mage Slayer applied on them, how are they going to be able to bring down the targets? Especially that Naga Siren, who's gonna have this heart pretty soon.
Each passing moment here, each minute, Tundra is getting further and further ahead. Very much feeling the control they have on the game this early on as well. 22 minutes in, 8k lead.
Yep. And they even have, you know, 9. Oh, we got the Orchid coming out.
We'll be lucky to find an illusion rune.
He'll be all right. And yeah, they also
So,
have
like,
9, who's going to be going for his standard Tusk build.
why
It's
are
gonna
there
be that straight
green
physical
and
damage
red
burst also,
Naga
so
thingies?
they have kind of everything going for them here to be able to take down Focus Fire the Pudge, Focus
like
Fire
the-
the Lash,
do they
reduce
get,
their
like,
damage, and take
converted to
objectives.
the enemy
That's the other
team or
big thing too. It's going to allow them to get Roche a little bit easier and push those towers.
It really very much is a case of, you know, even through that Bloodstone heal, Tundra, they will kill Nisha so quickly. The Secret's
God.
response, it has to be
running.
immediate with their sort of counter initiations in terms of the
They're
black
invisible
holes
again.
and such.
I mean, it's 22 minutes and there's only
They're
2
trying to do
flash sheep
something.
stacks. Never a position you want to be on the Pudge.
But they know
He's got
they're
Ags done.
invisible.
Let's see what he's going to be able to do with this.
So around the mid there.
Oh, he's killing so many
Towards
creeps. Oh!
33. This is not an easy kill.
This doesn't seem like a smart...
Very tanky.
That guy's fucking dead.
I mean, they have to.
Wow, they committed a fucking black hole to that. Was that worth it?
I mean, getting him off the map is
That's the only way they kill him.
Yeah.
They've got to do it quick. They've
Jesus,
got to do it safe.
that seems like so much for one kill on like, I don't think a carry either, right?
A bit of peace here,
Fucking
maybe for
hell.
the 30 seconds.
Yeah, they committed so much for that. Now they're like so weak.
But nonetheless, though, Tundra, they're still that farm that they'll definitely still go for a quick kill.
Bottom.
Tied or not.
More than
Yeah, like now Tundra's just going in because they know that.
There it is.
Like this
And some
wasn't.
Deso stacks for 9.
I mean, I guess when you're so far behind, like what do you do?
See Lotus now done as well for Nisha, so
like
a bit of an extra way that he can
if
try
you're
and prepare himself
behind,
for
I suppose a
fight.
kill is worth
Give him a
more,
bit of a
right?
better
Since
shot
you
of
get
not
more
being
gold if
blown
you
up.
kill a higher level and stuff.
Targeted abilities from Tundra.
So a 1-for-1 when you're behind is fine, but they're going to lose more for it, I
can also
think.
dispel the boomerang buff, or debuff that is, which amplifies all that damage.
Yeah,
Nisha,
Tundra's 8k ahead.
So
This
scary,
is.
surely here for Secret, unless they can ensure that Tundra put off from diving.
Whoa, oh, there's the grab. Okay, okay, they're turning.
Grabs back 9 before Skeeter's able to do anything to save him. And sort of freeze.
You get more
the
gold
rest
to kill a
of
hero
Secret
that's on a
there
kill
with the
streak.
song.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Good catch
in
onto
other
9
MOBAs
there,
as well.
Secret. Coming in with some level of response now to the moves from Tundra. It's definitely not as smooth sailing as it has been for the last 10 minutes.
Right.
Secret able to slow them down a little bit by bit.
Yep, and now they have the blink on the Tiny, so an actual initiator rather than just forcing Rezo to be that one to jump in with Black Hole.
Which one's Naga again?
Getting themselves back
This
on the
one.
map. Every time they do kill one of those heroes, it feels pretty
Oh, the
massive, at least for
status,
Secret,
right, yeah,
but
okay.
Tundra doesn't seem like they care too much.
I mean, it's just the Naga
online.
siren, right? You know,
Naga
Skeeter,
sings and the
he
other team
doesn't
falls
care
asleep.
If he sees
Yeah,
a
okay,
hero,
okay.
a teammate die every now and then, wants a minute, just one off on their own.
So yeah,
as
now
long as
that
he's
they don't
still
have
hitting the creeps,
ults, like
he
yeah,
is
you need to go
happy.
now, right?
It's
Like,
open the net worth and indeed with this heart, you can
Secret
see
just needs to
Skeeter.
push up, get as
Him
much
and his
farm and
illusions,
XP as they,
it's
or
not
farm
going
as
to
they
be
can,
easy
and
to
then
deal with. Sort of the main way to deal with it in terms of the Pudge and the Leshrac. We know that Tundra, they can kill these heroes. As underneath the tier 2 mid.
well, Tundra, they found one.
Skeeter, he's ready to
I
come
mean,
in. As they go
it's
right
taken
in
a
on
long
top of
time.
it.
The enemy
Nisha
team,
will turn
they're
the
just
fight,
nowhere
will
near.
not able to make any sort of
Secret's
move in
nowhere
time
near.
to save, and Chrysalis goes down.
Hell, that guy might even die here.
He's ready to just waltz right
Yeah, it
underneath
looks like
the
it.
tier 2 as well, Zach.
No, they're turning, they're team fighting this.
Pretty low, he's able to get the
It's a 4v5, but they're in a good position. Oh, so close. Oh, bit rate taking a shit. One of the keyframes decided to not to
deal
happen.
with this team fight. These dives, this aggression that Tundra is performing.
They tried to turn it. I mean, what do you do when you're this far behind? Yeah. The game's over. You just when you're this far behind, you have to try risky shit, and it's gonna look really stupid. But when it doesn't work, but it looks like a fucking genius when it does work. Right?
Oh my god, we do not have enough damage to go through 3,000 HP. It's gonna take them quite a while, and it's into Wraith Pack, and it's into Pipe, and also we saw our beautiful observer point out an extra cloak purchased up. He is gonna be going back for the Mage Slayer, as we mentioned. He was queuing up Blink for a moment, but yeah, just really looking for all that damage mitigation, making sure that Skeeter will probably never go down unless he gets caught by absolutely everything. So for Secret, next few moments,
There is a
pretty
player
difficult
on
for them
Team
to look for these
Secret
fights.
that over the
Multiple
past
blink
few
daggers,
years
even
has placed
Poppy
5th
gets a blink.
or
They need
3rd.
any type of follow-up. They need the
Second
big
place
burst,
is
right?
Team
If they catch
Secret's
one or two
testing.
heroes
Oh
Black
no,
Hole,
that's not
absolutely
good.
everything thrown on it.
That's not good at all.
He's got to do something incredible. We get the toss back here on
That's
Snake King, but Poppy's
not
got
happening. I mean, mind you. Oh, there's the ult. There's the. Okay, I see the Naga ult. Yeah. Whoa, that's a grab though. It's not that bad. They killed the Marana or whatever.
Proving at this stage to be almost impossible for Secret to fight into.
It was 2 for 1. Oh no, they're 11k up now. I guess it's not that great. It's hard for me to evaluate what's good and what's not, right?
He bought the lens, so he has delayed it quite some time for himself. And Tundra now, they probably are like, okay,
What's
well,
buyback status?
Straight to Roshan, indeed. They know that there's going to be
was
no
just said on
chance
the
of
left.
Secret heading out to this area of the map.
Oh, they're doing Baron Nashor.
Deso with Gush.
Okay, so what does Baron do in this game?
Secret, they are
Hutch is going over. They know they're doing Baron.
Gonna catch them.
See if they can get any sort of
Oh, you
fight
can spend
going.
money to respawn instantly. Oh, okay.
Still takes straight into the fight. Chris, as he wants for What's going to be there for now? Gets them over towards Nisha. They're trying to step back though. Nisha getting off a good amount of damage this time.
I mean, it looks good. They've got a lot of damage on a lot of them. Nah, they tried. They tried. Oh, it was so close to working. If they just had a little bit more, they would have killed like 3 of the red team. Oh, red turned it. Okay, I think it's over. Oh, that's a good grab by Pudge. Alright, well, I mean, it's cute, but I don't think it brings it back when there's like 2 of them alive. Yeah. Like, yeah, they're doing Baron, you're that far behind. What are you supposed to do, right? Just yeet in and fucking put a black hole down in there. Pray. I like MOBAs and I like esports blackjack. I don't really. I've never played Dota.
Look how much they only. I'm saying only because when we've seen these Pudges on these Leshes, when they're able to stick on targets, 3 heroes inside that, you would probably see some 10,000 worth of damage or something. But look at this. The damage mitigation is completely protecting everybody there.
Can Tundra not just win? Like, why aren't they just winning? They killed half the enemy team.
They go straight into the pit, and of course, having to try and fight. Rezo doesn't have his black hole back up.
Look at the micro too, right? The Wraith Pack. Look, he pops it and sends it up north to kind of hide it away from everybody. So Secret,
they got close to turning. They got close.
Meanwhile, they're all just dropping lower and lower.
If Secret had killed the 2 guys that were low there, that would have really. I don't know how important the 2 guys that were low are, but
beautiful place
would have actually made quite a difference.
Masters of the team fight.
They are seeming.
I haven't watched those Julios, actually. I should watch Age of Empires 2 stuff sometimes. Okay, I do sometimes watch Age of Empires stuff, but I haven't watched the Red Bull things.
Stepping up in the mid, they've got the arrow connection.
Tundra doesn't know if the enemy could buy back and they have an enemy hero up there. Right, yeah, okay, fine. I guess you can't just yeet into enemy base as that. Okay, but like, what if you just kill those 2? Okay, sure, okay, and that one. This is it, right, this is the end. Yeah, now you push down mid.
We'll see how much further they want to play this one out. It is grand finals after all, but this game 1, it just looks like
pushing buildings takes a long time with Tundra's pick. Well, but they have the ghost things. Surely that's great for pushing with.
And it's working beautifully.
Radiant structures.
Full control of the game.
I mean, 33. As it, Aoi ended it at the end there. Talking about how important the Tide is, how good he is on this hero, and we're seeing it 4-1 and 15, even without the Rabbit.
Yeah, I guess that's like the. Does killing that thing make super minions?
Of course, Tundra. We've seen many times before in the games that they play. When they have this sort of lead, they'll ever so careful not to allow any opportunity for it to slip away.
Illusions don't do a lot of damage to buildings. No, but they tank the tower, I mean, right?
As well. So feels like they're really understanding this. Limit the damage. This is going to heal for 40%. They're reducing the damage that's coming out from the Pudge and Lesh. So how are they going to kill these big beefy targets?
Right, okay, one set of racks equals super minions, all racks equal mega creeps.
Where Tundra, especially at this moment of the game, they choose to sort of fall back
they don't respawn,
positions that allow them to get caught one by one.
Oh, the Illusion's not that good at tanking the turrets. Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough.
Trying to get a first rate 33, but he has got the rabbit.
Yeah, I guess tanking doesn't get the quick
now there's the jump ball, 9 straight in, takes him out. Rezo, he has got the black hole.
There's a black hole.
But do they have the damage? Chain frost down the
but it's just like nothing happening, right? Like, you black hole half the red team and they just don't die. Like, there's no follow-up.
They're setting up for the cleanup. They've got the catch on Tanisha. Bushwhack will trap him against the tree. The arrow for Snake, it keeps him locked down. He'll try and step back, but Tundra, the 4-5 of them chase him down. He'll go for the TP out. He won't make it. Everybody dead on Secret. Tundra, they're ready to resume pushing down the mid.
Radiant's middle barracks are under.
Just seems like they're just way. I mean, this time
so
they're
much
way
defense
too far ahead,
mid.
but they're always just like you mentioned. Everyone's always playing around each other. This time, Ravage is at the ready. 33 not even coming close to dying. And now they're all full health because Skeeter pops a song and heals them up as well. Tundra.
We'll see if they go for one more fight. But that one more fight for Secret.
Are they really going to try one more fight? Is it really necessary to push top here? Could they not just go straight for the Nexus? Right? Like, I guess the buildings are a lot tankier in this game than they are in League. But like, if this was League, if you team wiped there and you were 30k ahead, you would just shove mid and win.
Full item for each hero pretty much coming out.
All barracks equals GG. Okay, but like
this is just
destroying the Nexus is GG. Like actually, right? Like that is how you win the game. You destroy the enemy's Nexus. Like fuck all this extra shit. Just kill the Nexus.
Unless something incredible happens.
Especially when they have this Naga Siren. Really,
Right,
they look to be amazing. These illusion carries in
The
particular.
only way they
Skeeter,
lose
right?
is by
His
diving
CK,
into towers
his
and
Naga
dying.
has been a pleasure to watch. In Secret, they tried to set that
Fair
pace
enough, fair
early
enough,
game,
fair
but
enough. I guess
almost never in this game did
Dota's
they
a lot
actually
more
have a lead. The
swingy, I
gold
suppose.
was always actually pretty much in favor of Tundra.
Because if this was League and we all shoved mid, even if we failed, it's not like the enemy team would be able to do anything. We would just respawn and then just shove mid again and we'd win.
Alright, walk it down mid.
At least back in like 2013 League, right? Like I'm quite out of date
Tundra
here.
away from the push.
But
Buying some time.
The waves are all in though.
See bottom there, Nisha. Might be in a bit of trouble once again. We'll see Puppey coming with the buyback, but that sharp shot there from Saxon, nearly finishing him off. They'll go with the snowball over towards Crystallis. Chain Frost comes out from Puppey. Crystallis commits to the
Racks don't
BKB onto
respawn in
33, but
Dota.
33 is just so
There's no damage.
Do they respawn in
He
League?
barely cares at all that this Pudge is on top of him. Another
Did I
one.
misremember that?
Will catch on, but 33.
I don't remember them
It wasn't the
respawning.
cleanest combo, but at this point, Tundra,
They
don't
do.
even need to hit these combos. They'll just back off and
okay.
reset. Not the
Right,
ravage
okay.
into song that, you know, was sort of blow
And yeah, okay,
away
the gold's
Secret,
more
but
important. Okay, fair
they
enough,
can
fair enough,
afford
fair
to
enough.
mess that up sometimes. They got a 32k lead.
Yeah, we don't need it. It's fine, you know.
There are whole items
You
that
have to
can
watch
counter
out though as you
heroes.
see Black
Okay.
Bolt back up in 10 seconds. And it's gonna have to be a 5-man. Even then, I don't know. Doesn't even feel like they'll have the damage anyway.
They're 33k behind. Just end it already.
What's Giants? Will find 9 in the trees. He gets the BKB off before there's
I
members
mean,
there.
that doesn't
Saxon
look great,
for the
but
side. He's waiting. Pushback.
dude, that
Crystallis
one
is
guy
getting
is
nine, tries to
you're
chase
getting
it out.
1v5. Just surrender, dude.
See at the side though, they're focusing down Nisha. Nisha goes down, full start to the side 9, caught by the avalanche.
Okay, they killed Tusk. Woo.
Some sort of semblance of a trade there. They'll take out
Tusk,
9
I mean,
and
okay, when you're this far behind, getting a trade is good, I
See if
suppose.
there's anything Secret can do here with this minute, where Tundra are without their mid
Is this it? Is this the throw?
Nisha can never walk up. He just walks in, gets fully focused from everyone on Tundra. And another item coming up for Skeeter in a moment.
Yeah, I got
More heal prevention, more
1.6k for
damage
killing Tusk.
reduction, etc. Scotty's gonna be coming out also for this
3.4k to
Extra
go.
illusion
Yeah.
as well with the level 20. Yeah. And illusion rune found us.
This is
On
just
top
the
of that
beginning
also,
of the throw. That's all.
Invictus
They haven't
continue
thrown
to
yet.
see all
Just the
3 lanes
beginning.
push right up to the base of Secret. Secret are going to try and find that what needs to be an immaculate team fight, 5-man black hole. It's just going to be so hard for them to do it anywhere outside of the base. Leaving this area of the map.
Yeah,
leaving
they
it-
cannot leave
you know,
base,
there's
right?
Some sort of safety at the high ground. It's just so tough against what
They
Tundra's doing on
cannot
the map
leave the
right now.
base.
Tundra's on cruise control. Look, Snaking's even got boosted
Cruise
travel
light?
on 5 Marana.
Oh, it's like hit the player's perspective. Wow, it's like silent.
They don't know what to do, bro. Come on, relax, bro.
Okay, keep moving, guys. I got victory. Oh,
There we go, very much. Because he's Secret, I think they know that this is a spot game 1 that's tough, but there's a long series ahead of them, so making sure to keep
Relax,
things
bro. We're
things
fucking
positive.
37k ahead.
And very much
I guess you don't know how
continuing
much
it to give
money
it
you
their
are
all.
ahead of the
Smokes up here,
game, right?
Zayats and
They got
Resolution.
wards.
I think most people find it, you know, you hear Puppey like kind of
Are
laughing.
Green really trying to fucking... Are they really trying to catch one out with 2 of them? It doesn't seem... There's 3 of them there.
I never.
In the trees.
Everyone on Tundra is just so farmed at this point. Pretty much every single hero in core. Snaky.
So hard to get any.
Look out, the arrow.
Any grab, any toss back.
Oh yeah, Snaking's got bots, Lotus, Forstaff, Drum. I mean, this is 5 position Marana.
Yeah,
by the
you
way.
can surrender, yeah.
We've seen some farm supports today. This one's certainly up there from Snaking.
Tundra just tend
You're
to
not
do this a lot
allowed
of times,
to
still
surrender in
distribute their
LoL?
wealth
What
nicely,
happened to
especially- I mean,
slash
at this point in this
FF?
game, of course, when they have all the space in the world, but
Can they see 33, but he's got
4,000
health. They're gonna try. Look at the toss back. It's just, it feels so rough to try and commit onto this tide.
He just Mage Slayer hits them and they do nothing.
They've got to back off. 33's toying with the idea of a Ravage as well. Nisha really getting caught out by the Bushwhack. Will get jumped by 9. He's in with the Walrus Punch.
Riot in their
But
infinite
Secret
wisdom
just
thought it
scrambling
was
back up towards
toxic.
the high ground, and I
Oh,
tell
you
what, I think they're
can't
quite lucky to
surrender
get
in
out of there
League
with
now?
nobody going down.
I actually kind of like that. Like, it's not good for
This build really from 33
It's not good for
is
competitive,
working
but
perfectly.
it's
I mean,
good
those
for
unkillable.
casual
Quite
play,
break, we've
right?
seen so many
Because
times, but just throwing in
if
this
you play
mage
like
player
late
can
game
see
characters,
both
but
cores
your
of this
dumbass
magic
teammates
damage,
don't understand that,
emphasis,
and you can just
6,
turn the
1,
game
and
late.
21.
You're Cogmore.
Exactly what you
You
hope to see
lose
from
the
your
lane
play.
as Cogmore.
4-1-15.
Your team's like, fucking shit, surrender, right?
These illusions from Skeeter making
I've had
sure
this
that
happen
Secret, they
so
cannot
many
even
times,
dream of
and
getting
like,
anywhere close
I
to
just
the
had to
Roshan.
convince my team to not fucking surrender, and then we would eventually
Upward
win.
journey, trying to maybe collect some bounty runes. Blinks will be okay. Snaking won't find him. But the Roshan Pyre.
So I'm kind of glad that's a change, honestly. Not for toxicity, but just because people are stupid and surrender games that aren't lost.
Something that you very rarely see in terms of a lead.
No,
at
they
this
didn't
stage
roll,
of the
you
game.
can surrender. Wait,
Pretty much a
oh,
full
you
nullified
can't
there as
in
well
competitive,
from 9.
but you can in regular
Even
games.
tougher to try and protect that core that gets jumped upon by 9.
If it's unanimous. Oh, okay. If it's unanimous, then yeah. If one person says no and you don't, that's okay still.
Especially Puppey.
With that Aegis, Tundra know that they can look to get into the
Look at
face of Secret.
33's taking the tower by himself. He's just anchor smashing it.
Yeah.
He's got the talent.
Chrysalis trying for some sort of a hook.
They can't stop him.
I mean,
we'll see Zayas. He's looking for a toss back. A 9 in response immediately on top.
yeah, you send the fucking tank top. Just smash buildings, or the other 4 of them deal with the other 5, because you can win over 4v5. And you just win, right?
Jumps in with the Warrior's Punch into the snowball. Overlord's Isha Rezo. He's going to go for the black hole.
Yeah, I mean,
The BKB. Rezo's out.
sure. That black hole did a lot. This isn't a snowball, it's an avalanche. Yeah, it's over. Look, they're whacking the Nexus base.
A Secret. We'll see if they go for one last move. Maybe hope that Tundra gets a bit close to their fountain, but Tundra, they don't mess around. They're not making any mistakes.
Yeah, like once there's no turrets left on the base, like the base isn't protecting you at all. Like, but you can like run to the fountain, heal, and come back. It's like not that big an advantage.
Keep himself alive for now with the Lotus. Flex the net, but 33 is getting in on top of him. No one else able to get Nisha away from Tundra. He's out for 100 seconds. The tier 4s are gone. They're onto the ancient
GG.
And Tundra, they take this game 1, and my goodness, they take this game 1. This was not close. Tundra in full, complete control. I mean, it felt like after 10 minutes, Secret, they didn't have a chance at all in this one.
As much as I would love to sit here and watch this and chat with you guys,
this was a
I
miraculous
didn't
game.
think about how long it would be and what time it was, so I don't actually have time. I kind of want to play my Summer car instead. I want to play it, and I need the content.
And you start realizing, hey, we're versus
So
only
that's
magic
that for
damage.
now, I
My
guess.
Tide can just completely
This is a good
counteract it,
experiment,
you know,
though, so this is fun. So
I think
watching
what's gonna feel
esports
really good
together
for them
is fun. I
indeed
should
it
remember
paid off.
this.
As Howie
They left
said,
the Lesh.
I need to try to do this
game one,
sometime.
Let the Lesh go through. They dealt with it, and they dealt with it
But yeah,
phenomenally.
okay.
There was no
Well,
question
thanks for
about
watching,
it. It was
lol.
never going to be any sort of issue after a certain point. As
I'll be
Tundra
back
looked
in a
terrifyingly
bit
good
with my
here
Summer
in
car.
this
I'm
game
gonna
one of the
CSGO
grand
Major
finals.
starts
Back over to you
tomorrow.
guys on the panel.
Yeah, that could be fun, Kez.
Thank you very much, OD Pixel.
Alright, we'll
and
go into
Fox.
analysis.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Tundra
Thanks for watching.
executing psychological
See
warfare
you
here.
next time. Bye. I'll be on Joshimuz soon. I'll play my Summer car. Okay, bye.